Hey there, let's talk about some LEGO forensics. Lot 003, 84 pounds, Florida. Hey there everybody, and thank you for visiting addshot. If this is your first time or you are returning, we appreciate you viewing. All video and music made from scratch. Hey there, a beautiful sight. This is what happens when you get down to the bottom of a huge lot. It's nothing but tiny pieces, but this is how it came. And here we have it, 84 pounds. It came in 2 large packages, plus 1 for a little LEGO pickup. And you never know what's going to be in here. You never know what's going to be behind the cardboard. It's sometimes a real gamble, but you do usually have pictures online and other things before purchasing. And there are tips, of course, to finding better than usual eBay sellers. Of course, here we go. We have the setup all going here. And to ask about Elmo and his synthetic fibers are actually some of the best for cleaning LEGO. You know, you can use your shirt, a paper towel, anything like that, but it will leave fibers behind. And this Elmo, this synthetic long-haired fiber, does not detach. Here we go. We're going to bring in these heavy ones, 2 big ones. And we always love to check it out. This is opening look. And you never know what you're going to get, but the first off, a pair of minifig legs. So I knew that this package was first sold of all its minifigs. I could tell in the eBay auction that this person had already sold their minifig collection. Okay, so obviously we're going to see what happens, but I knew that I was getting mostly bricks, and I picked up a fantastic load of bricks for a good price.
Bent base plates.
And yeah, a little bent base plate here, but you know, there's always little goodies that you find right off the bat. And Roger, we have a droid here, battle droid. And this is great. So this is what makes it fun, all the unique things you find, and of course the bricks and the condition they're in. There's so many things, again, that can happen to your bricks. One thing I'll just say right off the bat is the type of bag that is used to bag up the bricks should always be unscented. Any scented bag that's made to cover scent will destroy the LEGO, or at least make them have to be washed. So far I'm super happy with what I've received, and it's time to get all set up. So I have all my little bins all around me. Hopefully this is a quick breakdown of this set, and I can pack up and get out of here quickly. So here we go. I got some of these parts you see are left over from the last set, which was so clean and nice, and I'm liking what I'm seeing, so I'm going to go ahead and merge these two right here. Alright, so sometimes you'll see Santa's little helper feeding me some of the key components that are always great. I have one of these bins filling up fast with minifig accessories and other things, but one thing you definitely have to be looking out for on used bricks is these kind of things. Thumbtacks, anything sharp inside the LEGO bin. We've come across this stuff a lot. We know what to look for. You sift lightly and you keep your eyes open and you keep on rolling. So there's a lot to be found. So this guy did sell all of his minifigs, but we are stacking up on all sorts of pieces minifig related. So he could go in here quickly and grab all the minifigs he could out of here that were possibly complete, but anything that was split apart, he could not get to. So I have tons of other pieces, minifig related. I can basically create a whole bunch of them now. So here we go. We got a lot of bags starting to form over here. And here's another strange thing that I definitely started to come across, and it was melted LEGO, or what appeared to be some kind of melting or some kind of other thing going on. And it was strange, and I had to move forward, but I did keep all of these strange anomalies to the side because I knew something was not right here. So as we continue on, anything that you'd find, any bad LEGO, had to be cleaned beforehand, but before being put in its bin. And as we keep collecting and as the bins start filling up fast, I start realizing what the most popular pieces are. Literally the 2x flat plates fill up some of the fastest and slopes. Now here we go. If we look again at these LEGO that I've found, you know, what's happening is the LEGO is actually soft. Anywhere where you see, it's almost liquid or a thick gel. And if I stick this in here, you'll see it almost lifts the piece up and sticks to it. And so no matter what cooling now takes place, there's some kind of chemical reaction that has happened between whatever has touched this Lego and what you see now. So the Lego's not going to harden anymore. It is now in this sort of, gel-like state. So these were all separated again, everything down to the smallest pieces, examined for any type of imperfection. And here we go. This is the culprit. It was basically a Mega Bloks set and a tank tread that was inside the Lego. Every single piece that surrounded this tank tread basically had the melting effect, and it either melted right to it and couldn't come off, or it just melted and fell off later. So there's a lot of examples of these, and I started to collect, of course, all these melted pieces. Now moving forward, we did have quite a breakdown. 84 pounds does not just happen in one day. It definitely was a multi-day process. These bricks, again, were just so pristine. I mean, the only thing I was wiping off, if at all, was some dust. And I do not believe that Legos need to be fully bathed and cleaned on such a beautiful set like this. And here's some of the booty that you get when you break down a set, tray after tray of foreign toys and foreign bricks mixed into the Lego collection. And what a story it does tell. And here is the Mega Bloks tank. It has this, multicolored beige. A lot of Star Wars, a lot of other bracelets and rubber tires and all sorts of other stuff. Coins and Star Wars memorabilia, but non-Lego nonetheless. So it is just crazy what you see when you go through a set piece by piece like this, and you stop to examine the part that is non-Lego, and you look at it closely and you see what it is, and you move on. You put it in a tray, you move on. But to actually lay it all out like this and to see it all in front of your face, it does tell quite the story. There are so many elements in here that represent a time period, or represent a culture, or represent a story of some kind. And it's interesting and it's fun for a moment, but really what I'm doing here is I'm separating out all of the bricks that could possibly be sold on eBay, some of the Mega Bloks and other brands, as well as separating out all the blasters and just amazing things that I actually did find in this set. Things that I might actually keep for my own collection, but most of it is just all erasers, pencils, junk, broken Lego. Gotta watch out for these things. These are the fake Lego, the imitation look-alike stuff. Some of these are so close to what Lego looks like that you just really have to know. You gotta look, you gotta know what to look for. This was one of my favorite finds of the entire load. This was Lando Calrissian, his head only. And it was just such a great find. He'll go on a shelf somewhere. We got some Connects, some Mario stuff. This is not anything you want to keep. These, however, are Hasbro figures, and these will be kept. I do have quite a collection of Hasbro figures, and so they will go into that lot likely. And just as you look closer, you notice all the other things here. We have graduates here, a class of 2015, ticket stubs from 2014, fortunes. We've got, of course, this amazing blaster collection, but looking close, perhaps someone's name, perhaps more things. I see a dreidel, coins from Tampa, all sorts of things. In a closer look, we see the dreidel right next to the coin from the United Arab Emirates. Just an amazing combination right there. And so as we kind of back out and take it all in, we have all this Mega Bloks stuff, which I'll probably throw into some mixed lot eBay sale. It'll go somewhere, and somebody will be looking for this type of stuff. And here's another set. Once you see a certain type of brick in here, you just start to see it over and over again. It starts to become easier to find these pieces that are not part of the actual Lego sets. And of course, color are big features. So all sorts of things in here. The closer you look, the more stories start to reveal themselves. A lot of Star Wars stuff, a lot of stuff that you would get in gumball machines and other things. Somebody was a golfer. Obviously, someone went to a science, technology, and engineering mathematics fair. So I'm thinking that working with Lego has made this person quite a smart person. And check out all this other stuff. They definitely owned a dog. Up there was some kind of dog collar flashing light. Again, all the great Hasbro stuff, and definitely not throwing these things away. I don't throw any of these things away. They all get put into a bag in case I missed something that was actually Lego that wasn't supposed to be in here. So here are some of these Star Wars gumball things, some 3D puzzles that come flat, and you assemble a lot of Star Wars, of course. And so we know where their love lied. You know that they were definitely Star Wars fans, Lego fans. This collection was vast. It was very large. A lot of Ninjago, a lot of other sets that were definitely recognizable. Star Wars, of course. And all the minifigs that I came up with were really impressive. So again, here's that last look. Be careful going through used sets. I mean, we keep the closest eye possible, and we know when we find things that are just non-Lego. They actually have a name around here, and they are called Dirty Tychos. So here we go. We got the melted Bloks. This is something that, again, is easily recognizable. You got to separate this stuff out. This is crazy. You don't want this to spread any further than it already did. Luckily, with where it was sitting in the bag at the bottom, it was in a fold, and everything was contained for the most part. So here is the sweet reward. I am so excited about this. I have so much good Lego here. I believe that these bricks are going to merge directly into my collection. I believe that I am going to grow my collection with these bricks, and other bricks that I find maybe less favorable, I'll find something to do with those. Likely going to start selling bricks in the future. I think that that's a good thing for me. This hobby that I've picked up with my daughter and members of my family has become quite fun. And just finding all these little treasures buried inside these lots is amazing. So who knows where this goes? Who knows where the future lies? All I do know is that these bricks are valuable, and I want to be able to find a way to afford my Lego. And so if I have some kind of Lego habit, it better be covered in some way. So while I'm building my collection for a future that I can definitely see, this is definitely something that also is going to be probably business related. Very excited about this. Hope you can join me for the future. Always score the ad shot. Let me know what you think in the comments below. There's more to come. Please subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.